Hey, beautiful people. Hola, mi gente. What's up? Que bola. Apetebi is back. We're going to be doing card of the day. A focus of intention for the next 24 to 96 hours is directed by spirit, universe, or whatever higher power you call upon. My job is to not push a belief system onto you. My job is to teach you how to believe in yourself. You can connect whatever you want because that's really none of my fucking business. With that being said, the Almighty Pineapple LLC is trademark, copyrighted, and registered with 3 different classifications with the United States Trademark and Patent Office. Any duplication of my content without my permission is subject to legal recourse as guided by my legal team. With that being said, this is not a reading. A reading is an intimate discussion between you and a spiritual advisor of choice, hopefully led by your intuition. As I always say, your intuition is your superpower. Everyone's born with intuition. Not everyone listens to it. As you can see, the state of the world is a fucking shit show. With that being said, this Thursday, the 17th, is the full moon in Aries community ritual. A community ritual. It is 4 to 8 hours long. You don't have to be a part of that. A lot of it's not for public consumption. Sorry, I'm just not going to share that shit. It's a ritual I've been doing for over 20 years. And then in February of 2020, I was guided to share with my community. Before then, I've never seen anybody do any full moon and new moon stuff. But not everyone and their mama's doing it. And that's okay. Because I'm not for everyone. Everyone's not for me. Get it? Got it? Good. With that being said, I haven't updated what the areas of intentions are yet. But I will be doing that right after I finish this. It is Monday. It's one of my busiest days of the week. Mondays are my favorite days. Because again, it is Monday. So many things are blowing around and I keep thinking someone's walking on my porch when they're not. But, well, you never know. They might be walking around. If you know what I mean. If you know, you know. Mondays is one of my favorite days. It's the start of the new week. It's the start of a new cycle. It's the start of a new day. If you were dreading Monday and you're wishing for Friday, are you living at all? Just saying. I don't know why I'm being led to share that. So there's that. So I will be updating the community ritual intentions afterwards. For members of I Am the Altar, you do not have to purchase an entry. Remember, community rituals are part of your membership. If you'd like to know more about my I Am the Altar private membership, it's a Facebook group, and it's $55.55 per month. You get access to me 7 days a week. You can private message me on Facebook because you're a member. You get a daily affirmation. You get a space to vent, bitch, scream, moan, celebrate your successes, your joys in a place that is non-judgmental in every way, shape, or form. I regulate that space heavily. You get a $25 discount on a single session. Does not include programs or packages. You get a weekly reading. You get a weekly astrological forecast. You get a detailed weekly horoscope. You get included into every community ritual. Every 2 weeks, full moon or new moon, you get included into every community reading. I'm just saying, those are 10 services right there. It's a value of over $500. You get it for $55.55 per month or $555.55 for the year. You get a discount when you pay in full. So there's that. It's not on the website. Send an email. Click the link in the bio. Hit contact. We'll give you more information about that if you're interested. You can join that, or it's $15.51 per person for the community ritual if you just want to try it out and check out my energy. Or you can join, there is a community ritual subscription. It's in the details of the community ritual. It's $25 per month, so you save about $6 to $7 per month if you do the community ritual. That way you don't have to remember to join every 2 weeks, because sometimes I don't have time to be updating my emails, and I apologize for that. But again, I told y'all I'm not really into spamming people, so if you know, you know. If you like it, you like it. So that's the only thing that's happening so far from what I can remember. So we'll see what's going on. And I believe we have a community reading on the 19th as well. Oh, do we? I don't think so. No, the community reading is going to be next week. My bad. Sorry. The community reading will be on the 26th of October, near Halloweeny time. So let's see. What do we need for the card of the day? That card there is going to be coming from the Halloween Oracle deck. What do we need from the card of the day? What do we need from the card of the day? What do we need? Whoa. They didn't flip, so that's not it. Can we just flip one card, please? Thank you. Something you got to be specific. And just like that. Ooh, I love this. This is called the Spider card. It's called, and it means community and web weaving. Spider card. I love it. I love it. I love it. All right, so this oracle deck has a little Halloween haiku, and then it breaks everything down. So I'm going to read the poem first, and then I'm going to give you the breakdown. And the poem goes, she spins her silk alone in the dark with hope of collection, sticky with dreams, weaving the world a wide web of connection. Now it says, masses of sticky spider webs make any Halloween, I have a speech impediment, so I'm very sorry. I know people like curated, edited videos. I don't do that because living with a speech impediment, and I'm realizing I have to slow down, it's very difficult. So I cringe every time I fuck up on a video, but I don't edit it because I need to accept myself in every way, shape, or form. Even I have flaws. And that's okay. And even I have little things like, I don't like that, I'm cringe, but that's okay. I'm loving every part of myself. So masses of sticky spider webs make any Halloween decorations complete. The idea of a haunted house covered in the artwork of a big, hairy spider is classic horror. Even those of us who appreciate our 8-legged friends still hurriedly brush off those stealthy webs if we run into them in the dark. Although most spiders are not venomous, humans have an innate fear of them. Perhaps it's the fangs or the poison, perhaps it's all the legs and the way they move, perhaps it's where they live, often in dark, hidden places, or the way our Western popular culture has demonized them by making giant, fierce, and man-eating. Some cultures, though, revere the spider in very positive ways. Today is Indigenous Peoples Day, just so you know, because I'm about to bring up some indigenous stuff up. In many Native American traditions, for example, the spider is the creature that gives birth to all other animals and sustains the web of life. I don't think this is a coincidence because today is National Indigenous People Day. So I'm just saying. The goddess, Spider Grandmother, and there's also another one called Spider Woman in certain tribes, is a key deity that brings wisdom, safety, and communication to all the tribes. She created and wove all the stars in the sky and makes soft webs for those that are troubled to rest upon and then be supported by. Spider webs can be seen as a symbol of connection, not necessarily entrapment. There's a fine line between sometimes between a family or community supporting us and controlling us. This card looks at this discernment. It also suggests you review the way you communicate with the wider community, at work or generally with others, and take steps to improve this or do it slightly differently. It also indicates that there needs to be a balance between with what you do for yourself and what you do for others. If we give too much on to the outside, our strength diminishes and we cannot weave the supporting web for ourselves. So I love this because basically Spirit is saying it's time for you to really evaluate who you are. Remember, we're still in September, shedding season from September 1st to December 31st. Basically just like the season of fall, you're letting things fall away that no longer serve your highest good, whether it's relationships, your lifestyle, what you're eating, what you're drinking, what you're entertaining, what you're watching, what you're reading, your neighborhood, your jobs, your education. It's time to, if it's not supporting you and uplifting you, it's time to let things fall away. Not from the previous 8 months, but also it can be prior to that, maybe years you've been holding on to shit. We humans like to do that. But the spider is also saying to really evaluate who you are, because a lot of us think that the spider catches her prey in the web, right? But are you prey or are you caught in the web? And if you are the prey and you're waiting by your circumstances to eat you up alive, why is that? Why aren't you changing? If you're stuck in the web, what are you refusing to cut yourself out of? What are you refusing to let go? And what are you refusing to stay out of this victimhood? And I'm not saying that you're doing it intentionally. It's by conditioning. We do things by conditioning because we do live in a patriarchal, colonized society. Some of us were raised by narcissistic people. I know I was raised in a community and a household that everything was their way or the highway. My grandmother used to say this shit all the time. Aquí que mando soy yo. You know, in this house, I run shit. And for a long time, I was saying it too to my kids and to my husband. And it doesn't work. It really doesn't fucking work. So I had to change and I had to cut myself out and stop being the victim of a lot of things and become the victor and allow myself to grow. And I refused to be prey. You know, I was in many abusive relationships, many abusive situations, and I just refused to be that anymore. And it's been a very long time and it's still a long fight. And I refuse to be anyone's prey. And I refuse to be stuck in situations that don't suit me anymore. So I hope this helps. And I hope this puts some things in perspective. And I hope it made you feel better. If you feel that you need some help, I do have limited availability for October and November. I don't have a lot of availability. Single sessions might be phasing out by the end of the year. I'm leaning more into packages. So there's that. I do have packages, Love Thyself, Love and Know Thyself, and the Soulful Mastery Entrepreneur Program, and you can find those on the website. Hit shop, then hit Spirit Element, and breaks down those programs. Waiting lists are still open. They're not still. Waiting lists are now open. Those projects and those programs will be starting in January of next year. I love you all. Thank you for being here, and thank you for fucking with me. Have a great day.